Hello, everybody. It's Connie Stewart with SimplySimpleStamping.com. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. It is time to kick off a brand new masterclass in my Tuesday Tips series. This month, October 2022, we're going to take on easel cards. Oh my gosh, these are so much fun to create. So during the month, I'm going to have 4 different cards for you to see. We're going to kick things off with a split easel card. Now, I must give you a warning. This is a card you're going to fall in love with. They are so much fun. They really use minimal supplies. It's the wow factor that you're going to love about the cards today. So are you ready to get started? I'm sure you are. So let's head over to my stamping table. I'm going to show you the split easel card. I'm so excited about this month's masterclass because creating easel cards are so fun and it's such a unique card. So let me show you, if you're not familiar with an easel card, that is what an easel card does. Look at that. Isn't that fun? It's a very mantle-worthy card, and we love that, right? It's just going to be something very unique, different. We're going to create a Christmas card today. Stick with me till the end of the video. I've got another card to share with you, but first I want to go over the supplies you need to create my easel card today. We're going to kick things off with some basic white cardstock. I have a piece of 2 3/4 by 5. I have a piece that is 3 3/4 by 5 and a piece that is 5 by 5. And I should tell you, this can really be any size. We're just going to be using it to do some punching. All right, let's move on to our colored cardstock. Nothing says Christmas like real red. 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. This piece here, this is 3 1/4 by 6, and I did some scoring. I scored at 1/2 inch and again at 3 1/4. And then this is just a little piece of scrap we're going to do some punching on. Mine is a 1 1/2 by 3 1/2, but again, it's just a small piece of scrap. And nothing goes better with real red than shaded spruce. Shaded spruce, this is 4 by 5 1/4. This piece here, this is a 3 by 5 1/4. This is another piece of scrap. Mine is a 1 1/2 by 5 1/2. Again, if you've got some great scraps, it's going to be perfect to use on this card. I've got a free download for you as well, like I always do. I love to supply you guys with the measurements, the supply list, photos, a little QR code, or you can click on that to review the video. Everything you need here to create your split easel card is there waiting for you. Just look down in the YouTube description. You'll find a direct link, and you can grab my free download there on my website. But let's create, and we're going to start with the Christmas Scotty stamp set and the matching little punch, because I love this little Scotty punch. All right, we're going to start by stamping our Scotty dog, and we're going to do that in some Memento black ink. Now, I am going to go ahead and stamp this here, but I'm going to give you another little trick. When it comes to a solid image stamp, and especially one like this Scotty dog that we want to be really, really dark, we want it to come out really nice and deep and black, I'm going to leave this stamp on here, really allow that ink to set. That looks pretty good. But let's say you really struggle, you want that to be even deeper. Here's my tip, and that is a stamparatus. And using a stamparatus makes a world of difference when you're really looking to get that deep, rich color. So let me show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and do this with the same piece of cardstock. I'm going to set my Scotty dog right there, bring the stamparatus plate over. We're going to give that a press. All right. So I'm also going to take my stamp case and just put that underneath me, just to give me something underneath while I ink up that Scotty. So here we go. We're going to bring this around, give it a press, and just like my other one, you're going to see that it's maybe just not quite as deep and dark as we want. We're going to ink it up again, and this is why the stamparatus is so awesome, because it's going to line up perfectly. Perfectly. I can come down over that Scotty dog one more time. And are you ready? Look at the difference between those two. Woohoo! It looks great. So this is optional, but I wanted you to see my little trick on how to get that Scotty in that deep, rich color. Before I do any more stamping, I do want to go ahead and punch out my Scotty dog. Now, it's going to get a bow too, and that's fine. We've got plenty here to work with. So Scotty, we're going to set you off to the side. We're going to do a little more stamping. I take that back. We're going to do some punching with the double oval punch. Now, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to go ahead and slide the punch in all the way. I want to kind of try to conserve as much as my cardstock as I can. We're going to give that a punch. We're going to need one of the little scallops and one of the regular straight oval. Now I'm just going to need straight ovals. So again, we just want to kind of conserve. I'm not worried about this. I'm not going to be using it. So there is another oval. And again, if I had not stamped that Scotty dog the way I did, just for video purposes, you would have one more. So we need 3 of the solid straight ovals and just 1 of the scallops. Now, speaking of that, and since I've got my punch out, let's come in. We're going to take that little scrap that we had of the shaded spruce. And my friends, we need 2 of the scalloped ovals. And ready, we're going to come in with that last little end and let's get ourselves 1 of the bows. Okay, look at that, using all of that scrap. And now with that real red, I need 1 scallop and 1 bow. All right, I think with that, all of our punching is now done. All right, let's do some more stamping. So this Scotty dog has this fabulous plaid stamp. I'm having more fun with this plaid stamp. I'm going to bring in a shaded spruce ink pad. And guys, this is just going to be so easy, but it's going to add so much to these little scallops here. So I'm going to stamp with my plaid. I'm going to stamp again on that one. There we go. And guess what? We're also going to stamp here on this bow because now we have a cute little plaid bow. All right, let me clean my stamp. I'm going to do that here with my chamois really quick. Now we're going to repeat this and we're going to do it with some real red. And you know what? I think I can get both of those at the same time. Let's give it a try. Hey, we did it. All right, so there is my red plaid and my little red plaid bow. Clean that stamp one more time. And now we're going to take our last little scallop here and we're going to do that same pattern. We're going to do it with our Memento Black. All right, now we're going to take those 3 smaller ovals and we're going to stamp in the Memento Black, A Merry Christmas. Clean my stamp. And guys, we're just going to repeat that with a real red, and the last one will be here in shaded spruce. Now we're going to take the sentiment, may your days be furry and bright. We're going to stamp that in our Memento Black ink right down here at the bottom. Now, don't forget to grab the free download that goes along with my video today. You can find that at simplysimplestamping.com or down in the YouTube description. There's a direct link. Just head over to the October 4th, 2022 blog post. You'll find that there. I'd love for you to have that so when you're ready to create the split easel, you're going to be ready to go with measurements, supplies, even a link back to this video. So you'll be able to go back and view any of the tips and tricks I shared with you. All right, so we've got everything stamped. It's ready to go. Now I'm going to show you how to put together a split easel card. Here we go. I'm going to start with the real red. And remember, we had those score lines. So we're going to give these a crease here with our bone folder. And I'm going to put adhesive down this 1/2 inch tab, all right? You want to make sure you go ahead and get it all the way around. I'm going to bring it down, okay? So I'm going to fold it down, and I'm going to center that up here at the top of that real red cardstock. It's going to fit perfectly on our card here. All right, you can see how our easel is going to come together. Let me open this up. I'm going to take that piece of shaded spruce and I'm going to put that, that's the 4 by 5 1/4. Let's add that here. And what I love about this layer, first of all, it adds great color, but look, it's going to cover up that tab. We like to cover up those. We like to cover up the magic, as we say. So it's a little more hidden. All right. Now, this is really the magic part for our easel, and that is this layer on top. But I want you to see, we do not want adhesive here. So what I'm going to do is I'm only going to put adhesive on this red tab, okay? This one down here at the bottom. So let's get adhesive here. Now I can center up that shaded spruce, get that set. And yeah, now it's looking like an easel card. Okay, so this part's done. Now it's time to decorate. May your days be furry and bright. We're going to put that right here on the inside. And you can see our flap's going to hide that sentiment. Now we can come in. We're going to take one of our little shaded spruce plaid, and this is going to be a rug. It's going to be a rug for our Scotty dog to sit on. And my friends, we want to put that right above, just right above our furry and bright. That Scotty dog, we want Stampin' Dimensionals. This is crucial because this is what's going to give us kind of the lift so that this can actually stand up and be that easel. So this part of the dimensionals is going to be very important. You know, I think I'll put one little mini right there, just right there on the tail. Okay, so we're going to put our dog, he's going to sit right there on the rug. And what I want to do before I add that down is kind of decide where that's going to go, because the ears and the tail are not quite even. So you want to kind of eyeball that just a little bit to make sure that that'll line up right. We'll peel off these backings. Now, any other punch, by the way, and you can do this with a lot of different punches and dies and things, so get creative. But in this situation, just because ears and tail are not set at quite the same, I want to kind of, I'm going to ski wampus my pup here just a little bit. I am happy with that. I'm going to give that a press. That bow, remember that sweet little, this is the one that was stamped in red. All right, we're going to put that bow right here on our Scotty, just like that. All right, looking cute. Now to decorate the front, guys, this is so easy. Let's take that basic white. We'll adhere this one down right over our shaded spruce. It's such a bright card, right? All of those fabulous little scalloped ovals and all of our sentiments, our Merry Christmas sentiments, we'll add our adhesive. Let's see, I'm going to put the black one here on the shaded spruce. I'm going to put the shaded spruce here on the red. And my last one, my red Merry Christmas, is going to go on the black and white. We're simply going to add these to our card. I'm going to start with the middle one, but don't press anything down because you may have to adjust this, okay? So we don't want to press anything down until we're sure we're happy with it. Let's add our last one up here at the top. When you're happy with that spacing, we can give those a press. Now, we had two more of these sweet little bows, so we're going to add one up here. And guys, you can do that with adhesive. I like to use mini glue dots just because they're one of my favorite things. They're so handy when you just need that little bit of adhesive. I just pressed the bow onto the mini glue dot, and there we go. Now, I wanted to decorate these a little bit. I want to add a little bling. And guys, you can come in with your favorite bling. I'm going to use just some rhinestones here because it definitely makes things look festive. All right, so let me show you now. Here is our easel card. Okay, very cute. I'm going to go ahead and bring in my original because I have to tell on myself. So I have Woof right here, which is really cute. Do you want to know why I have Woof? Because I got black ink on the side of my fingers and I touched it and I just covered it with a woof. You know what? It's what we have to do as paper crafters. So there is our fabulous easel card, but let me show you another version because, you know, Halloween is right around the corner. If you got it, haunt it. Best witches. Oh my gosh. Isn't that just adorable? I used a little rich razzleberry, some parakeet party, and then just my basic white. And guys, it went together the exact same way, except instead of a Scotty, I just did some layers here. But what a fun card for the kids and the grandkids on Halloween that can just sit there on their dresser, and they're going to love that you remember them. You've got room to write your message as well and tell them to have a happy Halloween. So there we go. Christmas, Halloween, any occasion is going to be great when you have an easel card, because these are just those extra special cards we love to get so that they can sit and enjoy that fabulous piece of art that you created. It can sit on their desk, on their mantle. This is a card you're going to want to make, trust me. I hope you enjoyed the video today. If you did, I would love a thumbs up on YouTube. Thank you so much for that. And if you haven't subscribed, click that great big red subscribe button. YouTube can let you know when I'm back with a new video, especially if you click the bell right next to it. We'd love to have you join us here on my channel. Thank you all again so much for being here. See you next time. Bye-bye.